He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. The Bengals offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
Moving to his left. He'll let this go for Pickens. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there. Then it brings up second down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Now, faking the give. Forced out wide. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And he's going to be out of bounds down near. The 25. They'll come up here, first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. As we are ready to get back underway. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. Greg, when you look at the AFC South, there's an appreciation for what the Houston Texans have done. A couple of different quarterbacks, a couple of different head coaches. They've really been the team over the last several years that has been the team to beat in this division. And for the others, there's been moments. The question is, what pieces can they put together to try to knock Houston off the top?
Yeah, and you know, nobody wants to be in a rebuild. Right, Mike? Your coach got fired probably for a reason. You're drafting at the top of the draft order for a reason. Typically means the...
A big hole. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. His first touchdown of the new campaign. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jaguars move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They get set to take over once more. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division. And they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
And you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion. And even the 1 year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to the defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're kind of the outlier. They're the pass-heavy, they're the spread attack, they have unbelievable weapons on the outside. Obviously, Joe Burrow, a quarterback. But it was the defense, and you said it, their inability to be as good on the defensive side of the ball as Baltimore, as Pittsburgh, traditionally, but especially last year, is really what allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a three-man race in the AFC North.
A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down. Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down, they need 7.
2nd and 7 at the Bengals 38-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars extend their advantage to 14-3.
Jaguars 14, Bengals 3.
Still a little time. Final final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Bengals offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Now he's just going to put this forward. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Going right sideline and complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick